Hey, I'm State Representative Chris Rabb, aka Rabb, and I'm honored to be here today. And not just anywhere, not just at any time, but in this moment. In this moment, this is where we choose to return.
Yeah.
In this moment, we are on sacred land.
Yeah.
We're on land that represents a promise with the Shakamatsun Treaty. A promise that was betrayed in time. But the promise was that we could share in communion the same space in peace
Yes.
and solidarity and shared prosperity. White folk had other plans. And we've been fighting that fight ever since. And I want to say we, because we must protect us.
Yes. That's right.
Not them,
That's right.
us. Are you sitting on the sidelines saying, look at that? Or are you invested in justice? And nothing you can do that you believe is in the name of justice can leave out our indigenous siblings.
Truth.
You can't do it.
Truth.
Because this is a nation founded on stolen land and stolen labor. Am I right? But we decide what we do with the history that we must acknowledge. Because that history is being misinterpreted. It is being erased. We see book bans. We see erasure on all levels. But it's our responsibility to lean into solidarity, not in a performative or virtue signaling way, but doing the real work. And that work is not always easy. And sometimes you feel really alone when you're speaking up.
Yep.
When you look
That's
to your left and you look to your right and you don't see them, but you are surrounded by love. And I'm here out of love. I am here as the descendant of 16 great-great-grandparents born in 6 different states, from as far south as Mississippi to far north as Manhattan, all born into states where slavery was the state law. And all of my grandparents' died free. And it didn't just happen, we made it happen. We made it happen. And it wasn't just black folk, it was indigenous folk too. It was white folk too, who were invested in shared prosperity, in community wealth,
Injustice.
in justice.
Yes.
Justice is a verb. I'm here because I want to honor the sovereignty of tribal nations. I want to honor my indigenous siblings. I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Your struggle is my struggle. My struggle is your struggle. We must protect us. We don't need to be looking around. It's us. And it's easy to talk, but you gotta act. And as a state lawmaker who represents 65,000 souls on Lenape land in Northwest Philadelphia, I have introduced a bill to abolish Columbus Day. I've done it every term I've been in office. This is my 4th time. I've introduced a bill to ban racist mascots. I'm just old-fashioned. I don't think we should have that. Unless you're prepared to root for the Washington Caucasians, shut it down. Okay? This work is not about censoring non-indigenous people, but I'm in the legislature where there are no enrolled members who serve. But until that happens, I am not going to speak for any indigenous person. Why? Because you speak for yourselves. You are the leaders, and I humbly follow you because I trust you. I love you. I respect the work you have done and continue to do. You are not past tense. And I leave you with this. There are a lot of things that politicians do, and a lot of it is superficial. One of the things that folks like to do is they like to have commissions. And those commissions have very fancy titles, but they don't have any money. They don't have any power or authority to enact change. With your help, I'm going to be introducing a bill to create a commission on Indigenous affairs that is independent and autonomous and fully funded so that Indigenous people decide what happens in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, not politicians. You, together, to craft our own intertwined fates. So I am so honored to be here in this moment. I love you, I honor you, and let's keep fighting the good fight. Wanishi.